Hello, this is Monster17 and this is a goals update video. So, I had to delay the last chapter a day or two because I actually cut my thumb. This thumb, to be precise. And it looks kind of like I lopped a piece of it off or something. Anyways, that's the reason I had to postpone the chapter for a day or two. I was actually very excited to finish off this arc. So, I'm actually feeling really good right now. Feeling very motivated, and hopefully the posting schedule is going to increase over time, or over the course of the next following weeks and months. I also intend on publishing my novel here soon, the first novel. It's going to be, I'm giving myself a 3-month goal line, and I've separated it into a plan involving 3 different months. The first month is orienting myself with Kindle's software and learning the ins and outs of it, and also doing some preemptive edits and stuff like that. So I'm going to go over it, grind out a lot of the grammar issues, and hopefully fix a lot of the consistency issues with the Lit RPG system and stuff like that, so that it all meshes up well, and hopefully fix a couple errors in logic, continuity errors and stuff like that. So just brush it up some, basically polish the novel. After that, I'm going to focus on converting it into the actual Kindle software, and then the last month, so that'll be the second month, and the last month I'm going to focus on the marketing, promotion aspects, and making sure that whenever I do publish, I'm able to give you guys, the $5 and up patrons, a free copy of the ebook, and hopefully get you guys to rate it some, because we're going to need 50, I'm going to need 50 ratings in order to be able to sell my novel, or to get the, Kindle's algorithm to view it more and get it so that it's more available and viewable towards these people. Yeah, that's my current goals, and the way I'm going to go about doing that right now, because I'm not putting in as much time writing as I would hope, so it's more like a 4 hours a day kind of thing, so it's about 28 hours a week. I think that's actually pretty reasonable. I think most professional writers actually do substantially less than that once they get started, but I want to do more than that. I want to do more like 40, 50-ish hours a week. I want to be very involved and devoting a lot of time to my novel and book. And the way I'm going to do that is by implementing basically a strategy where I eliminate bad habits. Because the good habits are already there. I already know how to write. I already know how to do all this stuff. I just need to do more of it. So the way that I intend to do that is by I'm basically going to set it up so that whenever I'm spending my free time and stuff, it's going to be allotting it towards things that are very conducive towards writing more. So for example, if I read a novel on Royal Road or something on Kindle or whatever, whenever I read, it helps with generating ideas and getting me into the right mindset to write. So spending an hour a day in the morning reading, that way I can set myself up so that I'm in that right state of mind to be able to be creative and open-minded. I think that's a really good idea overall. And then second, another perfect example of that would be eliminating something like going onto Reddit. I go onto Reddit frequently. I really enjoy the website, but at the same time it's more of an addiction. So it's kind of like Facebook. You'll catch yourself scrolling and scrolling and scrolling. Before you realize it, all it is really, it's just a dopamine kick. And it's just learning new information. And since our brains are hot-wired to release a little bit of dopamine whenever we learn something new, that's essentially what it devolves into. So it's a waste of time. It's a huge waste of time. Same way with YouTube. So those are my 2 big time wasters. Instagram, much less so, because I can just scroll through that in like 5-10 minutes a day. It takes no time at all. And that basically just means that that's not that big a deal. 5-10 minutes is nothing, but spending an hour or 2 a day on YouTube, an hour or 2 a day on Reddit, I mean that's 4 hours a day I could be spending on writing, and doing that alone would allow me to hit the goals that I set for myself. So hopefully this all makes sense and it doesn't sound like I'm just rambling, and hopefully if there's anything you guys would suggest would be a good goal or something that I could put my mind to, then I'll read them in the comments. So, oh, and also starting a cut over the next 3 months. So that's hopefully going to end around the middle of August. So it's going to be probably about a 3-4 month process. And yeah, I was like 193-ish, and right now I'm like 188, and my goal is like 172-ish, 170, and be around 10%-ish body fat. That's the goal. So this is one of my first official really strict cuts, and I'm sort of adjusting it as I go. So hopefully it works out, and I'm able to, successfully pull it off. So it'd be nice being at a lower body weight as well, because I have to eat a lot of food at my current weight, and I don't I don't really enjoy eating that much. So regardless, hope you guys enjoyed the video, and Monsoon17 out.